What's up, what's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? This is break number 893 BD. This is a case break. One case break, 12 boxes of Captain Jack. Pick your wrestler break. What's up, Jay? How are you tonight, man? Alright, guys, here it is. 12 boxes. Let's get this box open. It's been a while since I've done some Cactus Jack, so let's have some fun with this. There they are, 12 boxes right in front of y'all. I know nothing about the Cactus Jack set, but went hard tonight. Alright, Hominator. It's all about the wrestlers, just like the other ones. But, yeah, we're going to get, there's no guaranteed autos. I think it's 4 who we trashing tonight. I'm always trashing CM Punk, so it really doesn't matter who else. How about John Cena last night, you guys? Dirty Dom's reign is over. That's too bad, too, because I like Dirty Dom. Alright, that guy, yep. Alright, let's see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. So like I was saying, you get, I think it's usually around 4 autos per case out of this stuff. I miscounted, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is 10. Okay, so I'm right. Alright. Got some really nice inserts in this product. Looking for some Oba and some Trish for Brian. Jessica's got Loomis Gacy, McIntyre, Spears, Tony D, and Otis. Otis. Alright. Here we go, guys. Box number 1. Let's have some fun. There he is. Dirty Dom without the belt. Kind of looks fitting, right? Alright, anyways, here we go. That is on the white. That is Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy on the white. Undertaker. That is Undertaker on the Festival Fury. That's our first numbered card. That's Jada Parker. I'm sorry, Miss Parker. 94 out of 125. 94 of 125. Jada Parker. There's some Jimmy Uso right there. We got X-Pac. X-Pac on the famed Phantoms. We got a flannel, red flannel of Xavier Woods. There's Brutus Creed. Brutus Creed on the Astro Knights. Jakara Jackson on the refractor. Jakara Jackson. That is Kaylani Jordan. 125 out of 175 on the Aqua. Berto on the Rodeo Rebels. Nice. Oba Femi. Jessica talking him into... Oh, you didn't say Oba. You said Otis. Josh needs Soul, Julia, Rhea, Stephanie, Alexa, and Penta. Mick Foley flannel. Yes, it is a Mick Foley flannel, but that is Obafemi. 1 out of 50 on the gold. Obafemi, 1 out of 50. Alright, there's our first half of box 1. Alright, here we go. Second half. There's Penta. On the Astro Knights, that's Shayna Baszler. On the Flames, Julia. Julia Gulia for Joshua. Joshua gets Julia on the Flames. Chelsea Green. That is Mr. Xavier Woods. 104 out of 250. We got green. That is Jordan Grace. 21 out of 99. Jordan Grace. 21 out of 99. That is on the Astronauts. That is Danny Palmer. Danny Palmer on the Astronauts. Fallon Henley on the Refractor. Shimmer. That is 145 out of 199 of EO Sky. Bianca Belair on the Rodeo Rebels. And that is box number 1. Box number 1. That was a solid first box. I mean, for not getting an auto, we ended up with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbered cards. That's not bad. Couple of refractors. We got a nice Julia, because she's on fire! Sorry, couldn't help myself. Alright, box number 2. Box number 2. Alright, box number 2. Box number 2. Here we go. How about Chelsea Green on the white? Chelsea Green on the white. Dragon Lee. Rodeo Rebel. Shimmer. That is Izzy Dame. Izzy Dame. 22 out of 199. Astronite, that's Cora Jade. Flannel of Kehlani Jordan. Nice Kehlani Jordan. That is Triple H on the Festival Fury. Do I like these or Finest more? I like Finest more because you're guaranteed an auto in every box. As far as the cards are concerned, the design, I like these better. I like these. I think that they're... I think there's just too much Lola Vice. There's too much to me in the Finest. 61 out of 150, Oscar. There is 6 out of 10. I said his name. Festival Fury of Punk. 6 out of 10. Nice hit for the Punk spot. Congrats, guys. That's to 10. I said it again, I know. See, I like that design. That's such a nice card compared to the some of the ones in Finest, you know? That guy from now on. Yes, true. True, that's what I gotta say. It's that guy. There's Austin Theory. Angelo Dawkins on the Flames. That is a really nice CM Punk. I know, Brian. Green. That's a nice one. Chris Sabin to 99. That is 20 out of 99 on the Chris Sabin green. I also like the fact that this is a smaller set. There's only, I think, 177 on the checklist, where in the other one there's like 360. Gunther on the Festival Fury. So you're not chasing as much. They just put in like the big hitters, like Meechin here. Meechin on the famed Phantoms. Refractor of Trick Williams. Stone Cold Steve Austin. 99 out of 250. 99 of 250. There is Eric. Eric on the Astronauts. Like in this set, I'm not going to pull a Typhoon. I'm not going to pull a Tugboat. I mean, if I pull something with a number on it, it's going to be somebody, you know? So. All right, box number 3. I mean, that makes it better for you guys, too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. There you go, empty box. Good luck to you too, my friend. Good luck to you too. Is that a Ghost Rider? Hey, what's up, Ghost Rider? Until you pull a Coco Beware case hit. Yeah, but I would take that in a heartbeat because I love Coco Beware, man. He was one of my favorites when I was a kid. I always wanted his glasses. I loved his glasses, and the bird, of course, was so cool, you know? My big issue about all these sets is that there are so many released wrestlers that are not with the company anymore, and they're still in these sets, you know? That's the one thing I can't, that's so hard, you know? It's like sitting here pulling Dakota Kai's, Cora Jade's, I mean, all these wrestlers that are no longer with the company, and it's like, alrighty, whatever. Alright, here we go. There is the Road Dog, Jesse James on the Rodeo Rebel. Refractor of Jade Cargill. Shimmer of Raquel Rodriguez. 49 of 199. Astro Knight of Sol Ruca. Flannel of Andrade. See, like that. I mean, he's not even with the company anymore. Hasn't been for a while, yet he's still in some of these sets. What do we got here? That is a white of the OTC, Roman Reigns. Ivar. That is Carmen Petrovic. That is to 41, right? Yeah, 33 out of 41. Carmen Petrovic on the Cactus. Cactus print. Love that. Such a cool print. Ricky Saints. There is Kevin Owens. Gigi Dolan on the refractor. That is 156 out of 250. Sheamus. That's sick. 3 out of 25. Rhea Ripley Orange on the Festival Fury. Yeah, I do too. I like the ones to 41, but I like that better. Festival Fury, Rhea Ripley, 3 out of 25. Congrats to the Ripley spot. Whew. Josh, you got Rhea tonight? Nice, brother. Oh, you do? Nice, my friend. Congrats. That is sick, bro. Charlotte Flair. There's Cora Jade on the Flames. Tiffany Stratton. There's some speckles of Tony D'Angelo. Who asked for Tony D? That was Jessica. Tony D, 27 out of 299. 27 out of 299 on the speckles. Bret the Hitman Hart. And that is box number 3. Box number 3. Box number 4. Can we get our first auto, please? Can we get an auto? Come on. You owe me 4. On average. Even that's not on average. I like Tony D's character. I just wish he could get a little bit better in the ring so he can move up to the main roster, but the main roster is so loaded right now, especially until John Cena leaves, you know, because he's kind of taking up a spot right now. But man, Tony D, Trick Williams needs to be up. Obafemi needs to be up. Sol Ruka needs to be up in the women's division. I mean, there are so many good wrestlers right now. All right, that would be great. That would be great, Joshua. I'll take that. Last 4 boxes as autos. Hell yeah. That's always fun. All right, guys. Here's box number 4. Box number 4. There is Cora Jade. Jay Uso on the refractor. That is Kairi Sane. 57 out of 150. 57 out of 150. There is Tatum Paxley. On the white, Zelina. Zelina on the white. There's Akira Tozawa. On the shimmer, the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae, 169 out of 199. There's Raquel Rodriguez. On the flannel, we got the Shillelagh on the flannel. The Shillelagh Sheamus. Hello, Miss Jackson. That is 33 out of 99. On the green, that is famed Phantoms Jakira Jackson. Nice, Miss Jackson. Cody Rhodes on the refractor. On the Cactus, we got Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn on the Cactus. Jake the Snake Roberts. There is Grayson Waller. On the Flames, there he is again, Andrade. Andrade on the Flames. That is 241 out of 250. Ludwig Kaiser, 241 of 250. Roxanne. And that is box number 4. What the hell is that? And where did you come from? All right. Box number 5. Box number 5. box number 5. Box number 5. We can get out of here. Hell, man. Where the hell did that come from? Alright, here we go. Box number 5. That is Trish Stratus on the white. Trish Stratus on the white. Raquel Rodriguez. That is Fallon Henley. 30 out of 150. 30 of 150, Fallon Henley. Jake the Snake Roberts. On the flannel, Randy K. Orton. There's Tatum Paxley. John Cena on the refractor. On the speckles, there's Finn Balor. Finn Balor, 200 out of 299. 200 of 299. Akira Tozawa. Bronson Reed. That is Izzy Dame on the Flames. On the Aqua, there is The Rock. 43 of 175. The Rock. The People's Champ. The final boss. Call him what you will. He's still Dwayne Johnson. And there he is again. That is Chad Gable. Got some green. Green coming. Behind Becky. That is Kit Wilson, 3 out of 99. Kit Wilson, 3 out of 99. On the Astro Knights. Ludwig Kaiser on the refractor. Got another green. This one's 56 out of 99. And there is Bailey. Bailey on the green to 99. Nice hit. Grayson Waller. And that is box number 5. Box number 5. Just been loose. Alright, box number 6, guys. Box number 6. Here we go. Still haven't had any autos. So maybe, just like Joshua said, they're the bottom 4 boxes, which would be cool, since that way we get them all at the end. All at the end. Here we go. Box number 6. What's the case hits in this again, guys? I forgot what the case hit was. only done this product once, so. All right. Box number 6. Seth frickin' Rollins. That is 17 out of 150, Raquel Rodriguez. I think we have some gold. That's kind of why I sat it down. That does look like a gold Astronite. That looks like a gold Astronite. Here we go. Could be yellow. Could be gold. It's tops, you know. You never know. Here we go. Astronite. That is 13 out of 50. Grayson Waller on the gold Astronite. That's a nice looking card right there. Who's got the Waller spot? I know somebody said it earlier. Who's got Waller? Ooh, how about that? A gold Alexa Bliss right behind it. It's Festival Fury? No, that's the Famed Phantoms. Famed Phantoms Alexa Bliss. 18 out of 50. 18 out of 50. That's sick. Nice back-to-back. Shinsuke Nakamura on the white. Triple H. Shimmer. That is Izzy Dame. Izzy Dame. 28 out of 199. 28 out of 199. That is Dragon Lee. On the flannel, Bailey. Bailey on the flannel. Cora Jade. Damian Priest on the refractor. 10. Nope, that's 9 out of 250 of Kofi Kingston. 9 out of 250. Kofi. Chin. Eric. Astronite. Randy Orton on the Flames. Is that the yellow? Yes, it is. Yellow mini diamonds. Yellow mini diamonds of Dakota Kai. This is 66 of 75. Austin Theory. And that is box number 6. Box number 6 in the books. Box number 7. go. Box number 7. There's Charlotte Flair. On the flannel, John Cena. Ivar. Finn Balor on the refractor. Yellow mini diamonds. This one's 45 of 75 of Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, 45 of 75. That was my favorite line from NXT the other night. Never had this much cream on my face ever in my life. Or something like that. Man. Thea Hale and Joe Hendry, man, they cream pied those two so badly. It was great. Alright, here we go. There is Brutus Creed. There's our first auto. It is Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley. First auto going to the Alex Shelley spot. Kevin Owens. Jade Cargill. There is L.A. Knight. Yeah. 73 of 99. 73 of 99. There's Bret the Hitman Hart. Randy Orton on the refractor. Looks like we have some orange. 19 of 25. There you go, Jessica. Tony D'Angelo has been your savior tonight. Tony D. 19 out of 25. Right? Who would have thought Tony D would have been your savior? Danny Palmer. There's The Undertaker. Cactus Jack on the white. There's Berto. 154 out of 250. There's Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai. Box number 7. box number, what is this, 8? Box number 8. We have Julia on the Astro-Knights. We got a yellow mini diamonds. 66 out of 75. That is Lash Legend. Lash Legend, 66 out of 75 on the yellow mini diamonds. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Who's got Tiffany Stratton tonight? Who's got Tiffany Stratton? Two out of 5 on the famed Phantoms. I always say friend. Famed Phantoms autograph. Tiffany Stratton. 2 out of 5. That is a disgusting auto right there. I don't like the fact she scribbled her names. She usually does so much better with her autos, but to 5. Cannot complain. Finn Balor. There is Kehlani Jordan on the Flames. CM Punk. Mr. All Ego, Ethan Page, 235 out of 250. Nobody in here has Tiffany Stratton. Thought somebody said they had Tiffany Stratton tonight. That is just huge, yeah. 2 out of 5. On the flannel, Jordan Grace, rookie card. Tony D. Refractor of Charlotte Flair. Yeah, she really did scribble. Usually she writes Tiffy. I mean, at least, yeah. For something that low numbered, for her to scribble like that is kind of, not right. Stephanie Vaquer. There is Nia Jax on the Shimmer. 116 out of 199. Have any of the other ones to 5 sold? Does anybody know? White of Damian Priest. There's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ethan Page. That is Travis Scott. Travis Scott, 121 out of 125. Travis Scott, 121 out of 125. Nice hit for the Travis Scott spot. Yes. Pac Pooty, that is a Tiffany Stratton autograph on the famed Phantoms auto to 5. Have you got Tiffy tonight? There's Tori Wilson. You do have Tiffany tonight. Congratulations, brother. Tommaso Ciampa. Congratulations, man. That's huge. I one-touched it for you. And there you go. My pleasure. My pleasure. All right, box number 9. Box number 9. My pleasure, dude. My pleasure. Alright, box number 9. Here we go. I think we have some gold coming. Some more gold. You missed the tiffy time, Hominator. You missed the tiffy time. Red to 5 on the famed Phantoms. Alright, here we go. Box number 9. There's Nia Jax. That is 223. 223 out of 250. Tori Wilson. Shinsuke Nakamura. Cora Jade on the refractor. Green of Lash Legend. That is 61 of 99. Green CM Punk. 66 of 99. Back-to-back greens again. Famed Phantom CM Punk. Lash Legend. White of Tony D'Angelo. Stone Cold. That is Raquel Rodriguez. 115 out of 150. Dirty Dom. Flannel. That is Roxanne Perez. The Miz. That is Izzy Dame on the refractor. Shimmer of Drew McIntyre. That is 65 of 199. Who asked for Drew? Was that Jessica? Another one, she says. Another one. She's like, the big dog. I'm going to break with him forever because he is the best. All right, I said that, but I mean, if you want to reiterate that, Jessica, it's okay, you know? There's that gold I was talking about. Trish Stratus. We got gold right there. We're going to flip that to the back. Jey Uso. Flames of Jordan Grace. Who's behind it? Wow. Jade Cargill. Famed Phantom Auto. This one is not numbered, but that is Jade Cargill. Whew. All right, they gave us Alex Shelley for the first auto. They had to have made it up, and so they give us Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton to 5. And we have another gold here. It is numbered 1 out of 50 on the True Gold of Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair and the Rodeo Rebels. True Gold 1 out of 50. Woo! Little Miss Belair. We got 3 boxes to go. This is box number 10. Box number 10. This has been a real solid 1 case break. Holy mackerel. Again, does anybody know what the case hit is in this product? If anybody can tell me, that'd be great. Like I said, I've only done 1 case of this, 2 cases of this, and I don't remember what it is. Or is there a case hit? I mean, could it be that there's not a case hit? I don't think anybody said they had Jade Cargill tonight. So, if you got Jade Cargill, speak up. Because we want to thank you and congratulate you on a nice hit. Alright, box number 10. Here we go. Kings of the Night, that's right. Thank you. Thank you, Jay Newt. I forgot, and now I remember. Thank you. There is Wesley. Thank you, my friend. Thank you both. Pack Booty. There is Dirty Dom on the flannel. Dirty Dom on the flannel. Tiffany Stratton. Bailey on the refractor. 98 out of 175. There's Zelina. Austin Theory, green. That is 18 out of 99 on the famed Phantom. Austin Theory. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate you too. Appreciate everybody for helping me out. I just could not remember what it was. I've been doing so much finest that I couldn't remember what the case hits were in this. So... And our next auto is Lash Legend. I love the fact that she actually signs it all the way out. That is sick. I love it. Lash Legend on the auto. There's Triple H. Flames of Trick Williams. Shimmer. 135 out of 199 is Rhea Bloody Ripley. Rhea Ripley. There's Rhea Ripley again. There's Cora Jade. Refractor of Jada Parker. Yellow Mini Diamonds. 58 out of 75. Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne. If you're from the early 80s, you know that song. Seth frickin' Rollins. Charlotte Flair on the white. There is Eric. Speckles. That is 147 out of 299 of Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart. That was box number 10. Yeah, Lash is having a nice break. Yes, she is. Joshua, thank you again for letting me know about the autos coming in bunches, because that's 4 boxes in a row and 4 autos in a row. Boxes, what was that? 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is box number 11. Box number 11. Alright, box number 11. Box number 11. Here we go. Cody Rhodes. Speckles of Randy Orton. That one is 234 out of 299. Gigi Dolan. Kevin Owens on the white. Kevin Owens on the white. That is Kit Wilson. 40 out of 99, Kit Wilson. $33 out of 175, Naomi. Fallon Henley. Flannel of Finn Balor and The Undertaker. There is Bianca Belair. Refractor of AJ Styles. Blue or purple, 36 out of 125. There's Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez to 125 on the blue. The Rock. There is Cora Jade. Flames of Jasmine Nix. We got 40 out of 250, Bronson Reed. There's Lexis King. And that is box 11. Still no case hit. Box number 12. Box number 12. Last box. Get some last box mojo going. $20 packs. Last box. Tiffany Stratton. Here we go. We got Lyra, Jacob, Drew, Seth. Penta, LA Knight. There's Ilya Dragunov and Montez Ford. We got Liv, Kyrie. There's Bailey. That is 220 out of 250. And Fallon Henley. Asuka, Tongaloa, Alex Shelley on the Flames, Jakira Jackson. Alex Shelley, Julia, there's Solo, Gigi. Lola, Dirty Dom, Kehlani Jordan on the flannel. There is Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae on the flannel. Carmelo, Bronson Reed, AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, The Rock, Jordan Gray, Zarya. This is 270 out of 299. Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green to 299. Nikita Lyon, Lash Legend, Michelle McCool, and Johnny Gargano. Naomi, Roxy, Cody, and that is Alexa Bliss on the white. Alexa Bliss white. $10 packs to go. Final 10 packs. We need a case hit. I'd like to get a 5th auto. Cora Jade, Izzy Dame, Jasmine Nixon, Jade Cargill. Angelo Dawkins, Io Sky, Chris Sabin, Ludwig Kaiser. Raquel, Candice LeRae. There is Jimmy Uso, 143 out of 150. Xavier Woods, John Cena, Seth freaking Rollins on the refractor. Randy Orton. We got AJ Styles, Trick Williams, Jacob Fatu on the famed Phantom, Finn Balor. Last 5 packs. Jey Uso, Cactus Jack, Damian Priest, Sheamus. Final 4. Final 4 packs. Dakota Kai, Stone Cold. There's Bray Wyatt and Jada Parker. That's yellow mini diamonds. Bailey, Charlotte Flair, Ciampa. This is 3 out of 75. There is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. 2 packs to go. Alexa Bliss, Eric, Travis Scott, Montez Ford on the refractor. And our last pack. Are you kidding me? I think did it come down to the last pack? Gunther. It did not. That's just Becky Lynch on the famed Phantoms. Alright guys, there's your break. No case hit, unfortunately. Alright, let's get a recap in. Let you guys have the night off, rest of the night off. Here we go. To $2.99 we got Chelsea Green, Randy Orton, Bret Hart, and Finn Balor and Tony D'Angelo. To $2.50 Bailey, Bronson Reed, Nia Jax, Ethan Page, Dakota Kai, Kofi Kingston, Ludwig Kaiser, Sheamus, Stone Cold, Xavier Woods. To $1.99 we got Rhea Ripley, Drew McIntyre, Nia Jax, Izzy Dame, Candice LeRae, Raquel Rodriguez, Izzy Dame, Io Sky. To $175 we got Naomi, Zelina, The Rock, and Kalani Jordan. To 150, Jimmy Uso, Raquel Rodriguez times 2. We got Fallon Henley, Kari Sane, Asuka, and Jada Parker. Oh, Jada Parker is to 125, excuse me. To go with Raquel Rodriguez and Travis Scott. 1099. That is Kit Wilson, Austin Theory, Lash Legend, CM Punk, LA Knight, yeah, Bailey. There is Kit Wilson again, Jakira Jackson, Chris Sabin, and Jordan Grace. To 75 on the mini diamonds. We got Cody Rhodes, Roxanne Perez, Lash Legend, Chelsea Green, and Dakota Kai. On the golds, we had Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Grayson Waller, and Oba Femi. On the cactus, we got Sami Zayn and Carmen Petrovic. Orange, Tony D'Angelo and Rhea Ripley. On the black, 6 out of 10, that is CM Punk. Our autos, we had 4. Alex Shelley, Lash Legend, Jade Cargill on the famed Phantoms, not numbered, but our hit of the break for sure is this Tiffany Stratton 2 out of 5 red famed Phantoms. There you go, my friends. There's your break. Sucks we didn't get a case hit. They never guaranteed, so... But I appreciate y'all for being here. Hope to see y'all next time. Have a great night, y'all. Peace.